let's make breakfast. I hope y'all are having a great day today. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here breakfast. I am making a huge breakfast for a whole lot of people, and you guys can watch me. I hope your day is absolutely amazing. Today, we are making some maple sausage patties. We're gonna be making up some bacon. I'm gonna make some eggs. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to fry them or if I'm gonna scramble them like Waffle House style. I know I'm gonna be making these English muffins, and we're gonna butter them and put some strawberry jelly onto them. We cannot have breakfast without fried potatoes, onions, and bell peppers, right? I might throw some more things into this breakfast. We'll just see how everything's going. Let's make breakfast, Gina Young. Go ahead and get started. The first thing we're gonna do, I'm so excited about. Who doesn't love maple sausage? Y'all, when I tell you I love maple sausage, oh my goodness. You know, it's perfect. It's like, you know how you take the bacon and you drag it through the maple syrup, you know? That's the flavor you get when you have maple sausage. I love it. So, I mean, I'm all excited about this here. In my pan, I got just a little bit of oil, right? And get these sausages to going. I'm gonna turn these on to just a medium heat. When I make sausage, y'all, like sausage like this, or even the sausage links, I don't want them to be like too dark and hard. I want them to be well done, of course, but I want them to be golden brown. I don't want sausage that have black onto them, unless it's a smoked sausage, like a Polish sausage or something. Then I want that nice char to it because it makes it taste better. But these, I want it to have brown. The harder you cook these, then I don't want it. I'm always specific about that, making sure that they don't get too dark, but also making sure they're done on the inside, right? So now here's what I'm gonna do to that bacon. I'm gonna turn around and pepper the bacon. Peppered bacon, it's so funny because what they do in the stores is they charge you more just because they sprinkle some pepper on there. So what you do is you just bring your bacon home and you pepper it yourself, right? I'm gonna put that bacon right into the oven on 350 degrees. I'm cooking the whole pack. Sure I am. What did you all have for breakfast today? I'd love to hear from everybody in the comments. Get started on this bacon here. I'm surprised I'm not making pancakes. I'm not doing pancakes, waffles, or French toast today. But what I am doing in replace of those pancakes or waffles, I'm making some lovely English muffins. And what I want to do, I'm going to toast them, get them nice and golden brown. I'm going to slather them with melted butter, and then we're putting the strawberry. Yes, we're putting the strawberry jam on it, and that right there, so good every time. It goes lovely with your scrambled eggs, right? So that's what we're doing today for our, you know, our starch bread, so to speak. Okay, let's get this into my pan, and I'm gonna pepper it up real good, make it taste good. There was one time we purchased a bacon, and it had like garlic flavor. We cooked it, right? So curious of what it was going to taste like. I didn't like it. I didn't like the smell. I put it in the oven and I thought, oh no. And so when I tasted it, I think the smell is what threw me off. I said, I don't want that again. I didn't want that again. I don't think bacon should have a garlic flavor. Not that kind of garlic flavor. I don't know what they did to that bacon, but that was not something that I enjoyed at all. All right, I'm going to do this whole pack here. I'm going to lightly put the pepper on it, just like so. Quick and pepper it. Get it right into the oven, 350 degrees. What I love about putting my bacon in the oven is I don't have to worry about grease splattering. I don't have to worry about the grease splattering on my backsplash when I put it on the stove back here. It's just you kind of, you know, you throw it in there, and when it's done, it's done. No flipping it. Sometimes I'll go in and flip it. If there's maybe a piece that just didn't look like it got done, I'll flip it. But most of the time, you know, once you see it's golden brown, take it right out the oven. Go ahead and slice or dice up some bell peppers and onions. When I'm having fried potatoes, I got to have the bell peppers. It's gorgeous. It puts a lovely taste to your fried potatoes. Yeah, it does. Like, so growing up, They didn't put bell peppers in the fried potatoes. They just did the onions. But, you know, as I got older and started cooking for myself, I rarely ever make fried potatoes without the bell pepper. I love it in there. It's a great addition. Okay, so I'm just going to do a rough chop just like this. I'm going to use this whole bell pepper because I'm making a whole lot of fried potatoes. And if you've never seen me make fried potatoes, or maybe you're new to this channel, you're going to see that I have a little secret that helps you to make fried potatoes. Like, it's a great way to make fried potatoes. So what I do is basically I turn around and I pre-boil the potatoes. And a lot of people are like, oh no. So you're pre-boiling the potatoes. Are your potatoes mushy? Absolutely no. They're going to still be crispy on the outside, fluffy and supple on the inside. We're going to season them things to perfection. You hear me? So now the whole thing is the purpose for pre-boiling the potato is so you're not waiting forever and a day for your fried potatoes to cook, because fried potatoes take forever, right? And I'm not trying to be in the kitchen all day just because I'm making fried potatoes. So what I do is I peel them and I chop them down, okay? And then I pre-cook them. I put them in cold water. I salt the water to give the potatoes some flavor. Let them cook for maybe 11 minutes, and then take them out. Put them into a colander and just let them sit until I'm ready to fry them. Make sure you drain them very well, or that water that's on the potatoes will pop everywhere as soon as it hits that oil. But that's my way that I cut down on the time of the fried potatoes. And yes, they're still crispy. Sure they are. Okay, I'm going to do, let's see. I might need a little bit more onion. I love a nice sweet Vidalia onion in my fried potatoes. Oh my goodness. I have been known to eat cold fried potatoes. I'm not playing. I mean, that's how much I love them. I don't even have to heat them up the next day. If it's in the refrigerator, I will eat them. And they're so seasoned, so good. I can eat them cold. You hear me? That's one of my favorite foods, fried potatoes. I mean, you can have fish with it, have chicken with it, the bacon, the sausage. Everything goes with fried potatoes, right? I always like to tell everybody, when you're putting the bell peppers and onions into your fried potatoes, don't put them in too early. If you turn around and you put these in too early, they'll burn, right? The onions will turn absolutely black and it won't be delicious, right? So what I like to do is when my potatoes are 93% of the way cooked, that's when I put my bell peppers and onions in. All right, they'll be nice and sweet and they're not going to turn into mush. They still have some nice bite to them, and the bell peppers stay nice and vibrant because you didn't overcook them. So these definitely always, for me, goes in at the last minute when making fried potatoes. And another thing, the onion has my eyes watering right now like a waterfall. Oh my gosh. I love the onions, but they don't love my eyes. But another thing, and I'm going to get off of here and wipe my eyes, seasoning the potatoes. I don't season them too early because I find that garlic and onion powder, it burns. It burns and it gives your potatoes a burnt flavor. So when's the time that I season the potatoes? Same thing. Just like I said, these bell peppers and onions, when to put them in, around that time, that's when we're going to season them. Towards the end of the cooking process. One thing, that maple sausage smells absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and peel the potatoes. You know, when I think about fried potatoes growing up, they didn't chop them into squares like I'm going to do, or cubes, so to speak. They would slice them like into medallions. I have never, probably never ever, since I've been cooking for myself, sliced them. I don't know why. I feel like they'll be difficult to keep the potato intact. But I guess if you slice it thick enough, it would stay intact. But I'm going to show you how I like to do it. I'm just talking to y'all like we're here. Like you're inside of my kitchen today. All right, let's see. Watch this. So I turn around and I slice it this way. And I'm going to do like that. I'm going to dice it. That's how I do mine. And I will forever do mine that way. Yes, the fried potatoes were delicious back in the days, but this is how I like to do mine. Oh, that sausage It's smelling good. I'm going to take a peek in at it so don't overcook it. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm wanting. Good color. There we go. Oh yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put these potatoes into this pan. I'm going to rinse them until the water's nice and clear and not cloudy anymore. Because I find when you cook, you're making fried potatoes and they have a lot of starch on them, they will be mushy. So I'm going to rinse off all that starch and then we're going to boil them in this pan here. Our bacon is cooked up to perfection. The whole house is smelling amazing right now. I have a platter here, and I'm just going to take a little bit of paper towel because I want to blot up that oil. When my bacon hits this plate, that way we don't have to digest that extra oil, right? And this oil that's in this pan, I got a bacon grease holder. Yes, I do. So when I'm making green beans or whatever I'm making, a pot of beans or something, that bacon grease is going in there. And that's how you make food taste delicious. I'll show you my bacon grease holder. Oh, yeah. And it's super cute. It even has like a strainer at the top. So when you're pouring your bacon grease into the container, you don't get all those bits down into it. It's just like liquid gold. And I use that bacon grease. You hear me? That's what they used to use back in the days. And they made everything taste delicious. Not all the time did your food have meat in it, but it had great taste because they was using bacon grease. You knew what it was? Look at that. Oh, yes. Let me show you my bacon grease holder. I'll show you. Here it is. And y'all know, some of y'all know, I'm selling these. But if you know where I'm selling it. So here's a strainer. And here is the liquid gold, that bacon grease. Okay, so let's go ahead. Y'all can just watch me. The pan's a little hot. Let's see if I can do it. I do. I'm going to go ahead. Get that grease right down into there. How about it? Oh, yes. That grease, just looking at it, makes me want to make a big old pot of greens. You bet it does. Just me, or is there something so relaxing about making breakfast? I love making breakfast. Whether it's for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack, I don't mind making it. And I can quickly make it, and my family loves it. It's just super enjoyable. Doesn't matter what I'm making, whether I'm making omelets, pancakes. I really enjoy making breakfast. I mean, I enjoy making everything, but breakfast is something special. You can see the potatoes are cooking. I'm not going to cook them long. Very quickly, I'm going to be taking these over to the over to the sink and drain them in the strainer and just let them sit until the moment I'm ready to fry them. Making sure that I drain all that water off before they go into the pan. Bacon and sausage looks too good right now. Let's go ahead and put it onto a platter where I'm going to serve it. All right. That doesn't even look like a whole pack of bacon, but it is. Let me show you what I like my sausage to look like. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, yeah. And if I have to, I'll turn around and cut one of those sausages just to make sure that it's done. I just don't want it too dark. Oh, yes. All right, so now the potatoes are perfectly drained. We're going to make our way over to the larger stove and start to fry them. In the meantime, I'm going to clean my kitchen up a little bit. Go ahead and get those potatoes right into that oil. And I'm going to leave it alone. Let it get a golden brown color, and then you can go in and take this time while we're waiting on our potatoes to cook. And we're going to slice down into our English muffins. Sometimes they come where you could just pull them apart. Let's see, but sometimes you got to cut them. Like this one, I could pull it apart, but it feels like it might rip. So I'm just going to cut them open. Right? So how many do I need to do? I think that might be enough. Okay, so let's get them right open. The potatoes are almost to the point where we're going to give them a nice turnover. I'm getting some nice, beautiful golden brown color. What I love about an English muffin, if you don't eat them, start eating them because they're so good. You get them nice and crispy. And then you're going to use melted butter, not just butter, right? Make sure the butter is melted and it melts down into all of these little creases and crevices. Yeah. What I'm telling you, it tastes good. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'll just put some peanut butter onto these. Sure, I will. Sometimes I'll toast them up and put a little bit of bologna and cheese in the middle. Oh my gosh. I love English muffins any way I can take them. Long as they are nice and crispy, right? Okay, let's make our way over to the larger stove. Check on those potatoes. Color. Yeah, we are. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Once I see these things as nice, beautiful, and golden brown, and they finally are beginning to get soft in the inside, and the outside is fully crunchy, we're going to add our bell peppers and onions, and then we're going to season them. But we're not there yet. Have some patience, right? And never use too much. Take a look at the potatoes. That's the color that I was looking for. Nice golden brown color. These are about 90% of the way cooked. All right, so now we're going to go right in with these lovely bell peppers and onions, just like so. I'm not even going to mix them in just yet. I want the potatoes to continue to get just a little bit more browner, you know. And then we'll give them a nice flip over. I'm going to season this top side. Okay, this is the onion powder. I'm not going to be shy with my seasoning. You hear me? You got to taste that flavor. You're making fried potatoes. All right. There's the black pepper, a tiny bit of paprika, and no, it's not smoked paprika. Okay, garlic, a lot of it on purpose. Oh yeah, parsley flakes, you know, because it makes everything beautiful, right? If you can't use salt, I always tell everybody, leave it out, it's okay. Let your family season their own if you want to. Okay, we'll be flipping these over here in a little bit, and we'll taste one. If it doesn't taste seasoned like you want it to, re-season. It smells good. Okay. Give them a nice stir. Or flip them over, so to speak. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Tell me, ketchup on your fried potatoes or no? When I'm having fried potatoes, I don't have to have ketchup. But most of the time, I love a little ketchup on my fried potatoes. I do. I mean, it's like it's supposed to be with it, you know? I don't put it on my potatoes, but I put a little bit on my plate so I can dip my potatoes into it, you know. There we go, gorgeous. When I turn these fried potatoes off, I'm going to start on my eggs. The eggs is always last because you can heat everything else up, right? Absolutely you can. But you don't want to have to heat those eggs up. Unless it's an omelet. You can always reheat an omelet up, right? But if you're making fresh scrambled eggs or a fried egg, you don't want to have to reheat it. So it's always last. Crack some eggs. Our potatoes are almost done. They've turned like 2 shades, you know, darker. That's the color that I'm looking for. I am so excited. Is your stomach rumbling? Is your mouth watering? If so, I don't blame you. I'm telling you. One thing I cannot do in this kitchen since I've been wearing these nails, it is so hard for me to crack the eggs. Oh my goodness. It's like, yeah, I'm praying that I don't get eggshells. And most of the time, I get the eggshells when I have these nails on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do about 7 or 8 eggs today. I'm going to make them nice and fluffy, and I'm going to over cheese them. I'm putting cheese galore into these eggs. In my pan, I have some oil, and then I have about maybe 1.5 tablespoons of some nice sweet cream butter. Okay, we're going to make sure we're whisking in a nice amount of air into our eggs so that these eggs can be nice, light, and fluffy. Potatoes are undeniably beautiful. I had a great time talking to y'all today. I think more than, you know how I do the tutorials. I think I just came in to talk to y'all today. And I hope y'all enjoyed this here video. All right, let's whisk some air. I have the butter is nice and melted along with that oil that I have in there. Just like this. You'll need milk in here. You'll need heavy cream or water. Just mix it up real good. That's all you gotta do. Lovely. Go ahead and get our eggs right into the pan. I am chewing on a fried potato and it tastes good. You bet it does. All right, Dakota, you getting ready to do these dishes for me? Okay. All right, y'all, let's let these eggs do what it's supposed to do. Don't go in with a fork. Don't go in with a fork mixing them. Soft spatula is going to always give you light and fluffy, airy eggs. Like I like. Never mind the background. He's starting on the dishes. So I went ahead and started on the eggs. Look how fluffy. That's how I like my eggs, y'all. I'm talking about fluffy. Yes, are you kidding me? So now, when I said I was going to load the cheese on, I'm loading it. This is it's like a shredded blend, taco blend. But this isn't the kind that has like taco seasoning in it. You ever have those cheeses? They say it's a taco blend and it has that seasoning. This is just a couple different cheeses. Yes, I know. All excited. I'm gonna get some down in there. And I'm gonna put just a little bit more. I don't want you to be surprised by the cheese. I want you to see and taste the cheese. There we go. And breakfast is almost served. We do have some English muffins. I'm getting ready to put in a toaster right now. Is your stomach rumbling? Put the English muffins right down. Breakfast is done. Oh yeah. Butter these English muffins right up. Nice and toasty like I like them. Look at that. Remember I told you that butter seeps down in there? So much better than toast. You know, when you make toast, you're not supposed to just take cold butter and put it on to your toast. Melt the butter. When you melt the butter, you're going to make somebody happy. Whoever's toast you're making, they're going to be happy. Versus you done took some cold butter, rubbed it onto the toast, and then it made their toast soggy. Right? Try the melted butter next time. When I tell people that, I mean, and it's something simple. They're like, oh my goodness, it was the best toast ever. It is just toast, but do what you can to make your loved ones, you know, have some good tasting food, right? All right, here we go. Watch this. That's it. And breakfast is served. Listen to me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina's doing every single day in this kitchen. And Father, on today, we thank you for this breakfast, your hedge of protection, and your mighty blessings. Amen. Breakfast will be finished off with a nice warm cup of coffee. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Come on, look at this. Tell me, here's what I want to know. Can they see? Here's what I want to know from everybody. What's your favorite breakfast? The ultimate breakfast that you would want, whether you would want grits or, you know, what do you want on yours? Tell me. I want to hear from everybody. I'm going in. Thank you, Father. First thing I'm going in for is I want the sausage. I want to taste the sausage. Yes, I do. Ah! The maple. Ooh, the maple flavor is there. Mm-hmm. All right. Potatoes. Serving. Cheesy eggs. Cheesing. Crispy bacon. Doing what it's supposed to do.